now that you're in the second book, first book's coming out, about to be a colossal success. Uh, does that, do you feel additional pressure working on the second book, knowing that there are now going to be lots of fans for the first book who are eagerly awaiting to see what happens next, or is it the same joy just continued?
I won't lie, I definitely feel pressure. I don't think it's pressure that anyone puts on me. It's just what I feel for myself, and it's just how I am. But I think it's the sense that I don't want to disappoint. And also, you know, writing the first book, not that I had all the time in the world, but if I didn't finish it before I had my baby, it would be okay. I would still figure it out. But now there's just like a set timeline. So it's a lot more pressure that I feel trying to get everything done well and in time. So it's more of that. But I still feel a lot of excitement in like figuring out the story and plotting it and drafting it and just the whole writing process. I think that part is the same. It's just, I think the pressure is more from the tight timeline to get things done by.
Well, of course, now you've also got the additional responsibilities of promoting book one while you're working on book two. Which, good news, you're on this show, so that's already that's that's a fair about. Have you got events lined up? Are you doing virtual events? How are you finding ways to promote your story?
I think it's just through different events. I have a book launch with my local bookstore here in Austin, and other events that through the publisher, through Simon and Schuster, and yeah, just trying to market myself on social media. It's tough being trying to write and have a book coming out and trying to promote yourself and do all these designs on Canva when I'm not a graphic designer. Like, I'm a writer. I don't design things.
I assume your daughters still want the same amount of attention as well.
Yeah, so right now my writing time, both my daughters, so one is a toddler, one is like in six now, and so they both go to school, and my writing time is while they're at school, but when I'm not like cleaning and doing laundry and all the other house stuff. Yeah, so I usually work during the day now. Thankfully, they're both at school, and there's been no cases so far this week, so all is good.
It has been very difficult because my son has went back to school this year, thank God, after being home for a bit in the quarantine. And you get into a routine like, okay, well, I've got these weeks to get this done because he'll be at school from
Mhm.
such and such time. And then surprise, somebody had a case or somebody, and now he's home for 2 weeks. It's a lot to juggle and manage. And now, okay, well, now I've got to replan my deadlines.
Yeah, totally. I have so much respect for um, author, writer, parents now, especially during the pandemic. I'm like, how do you guys keep it all together? I can't. It's so much work. And the funny thing is, a lot of times when those all those things collide, they collide when like something is due. Like that week, it was like silence, silence, silence. And then something is due. I have a deadline. But that's when, at school they had a COVID case, so they have to be quarantined at home. Or like something else happens at the same time. I'm like, why?
it's like the producers of the show that is the universe thought that there needed to be a little bit more drama there. So let's raise the stakes, create additional problems for our hero.
So funny.
So, so you're doing events. You mentioned you have been on a few panels. I'm assuming you're continuing to do panels to promote the story.
Let's see. So I've been on 2 panels, and so far I have one other one for I think it's like November with NCTE, and that one is in November. And then, some other events, but yes.